All right, we're back.
We got a special guest with us, Dan, the Legend Ford.
Dan, the Legend Ford.
Look at this. I'm not a competitor anymore now.
Dan was knocked out of top 8. All right, so we have our top 8. So our feature match is going to be David Sikowski on Burning Ant versus Chris
So good.
on the Bant Nadu deck. So let me get these updated.
Sugar, dude. It gives me a heartache.
Yeah.
So this is our top 8, and we'll go over the other matches in a moment.
First time checker. Hey, make me a mod.
I
have experience.
What is it? Chris.
Technically, I think I'm a mod because I stayed in Vegas one extra day.
No, he's talking about on the Twitch.
Oh. It's a different story.
Is that
Save.
Is that a gay thing?
Hey,
totally.
we're live. All right, so Chris Ross, Bant Nadu on the bottom, David Sikowski on Burning Storm on top. Chris has option through the remainder of the top 8 since he was our 4-0 player. So it'll be interesting, right? Like, how does Nadu handle Storm? It will be interesting. And as we mentioned earlier, David has the full suite of hand disruption. So he has four Thoughtseize, 4 Duress. So we could do a bit of...
Before we get started, who are you picking to win? I put my money on David.
Chris has been running super hot, but for some reason I have a burning sensation for the Burning Ant deck. So
Storming your heart with love.
My money's on David. What do you think, Dan?
So I was talking with David outside before this, and we were talking about the matchup, and Chris's version of Nadu, I don't think he's running Lotus Petals or anything like that.
Nope.
So he can't actually start accruing the combo until turn 3 at the latest.
At the earliest.
Sorry, at the
Because it's like turn 1 Delighted, turn 2 Nadu, turn 3.
Yep.
Plus Gax, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was talking with David about it. David's like, well, his deck's like comfortably turn 3.5 because, but he does disruption to clear the way. So I was like,
so if he can buy a turn
kind
or
of favor
2,
David because he's going to be able to take some stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
think
The
it's kind of the same
duresses are going to hit the counter magic, and then like he's
and
got
the Green Suns.
So yeah,
the Green
look,
Suns.
I will say Chris has been running super hot. He's been playing very well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Storm might be the deck to take it out and issue him his first loss. Other matchups we have is Josh Granado on Mono Moon Stompy versus Anthony Rivera on Stifle Knot. Then we have Nick Cowley on Blood and Taxes that we saw earlier versus Rojo, who we also saw earlier taking out Rockenbach on the Reanimator deck. And then lastly, we have Duke on his Bug midrange deck versus Cliff, who is also on Blue-Black Reanimator.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty diverse top 8.
Yeah,
I think it's like
7 different decks.
7.
We only have one.
The repeater
one copy
is the Blue-Black Reanimator.
Yeah, it's Cliff and Rojo.
All right, so
hell yeah.
it looks like David led with Island. He fetched for an Island. Chris has a Delighted Halfling out on Forest. So
It's unfortunate that David does not realize he's not on Wastelands.
Oh, he's not running any Wastelands, huh?
He's not. No.
Yeah.
The deck's trying to go crazy, not slow the game down.
well, what decks are running
Yeah.
Wastelands that are like Thought Oracle decks? Is the Cradle Control deck?
That's what I'm
running?
saying. Why would David not just get a dual land?
Yeah.
I
That's
think,
You know
that's
what I
just, I think that's just his like heuristic.
Yeah.
maybe he had, and maybe he
Because
has.
his deck can function off basics really well.
Yeah.
Because it isn't like a hyper aggressive storm deck.
It's a very laid back. I'm gonna just do my.
So
thing.
we do see a pair of forces in Chris's hand. He's going to deploy it to Fairy here.
Chris has a really good hand. By the way.
He does have a
sword.
double force.
Mm-hmm.
He has a swords, which is the dead card, and then
No
some
Nadu
lands.
there, giving David an extra turn.
Yeah, David's worried about the Nadu, right? So he just needs to make sure Nadu doesn't come down, and he should be in a good spot.
Is that brainstorm?
Yeah. So David's going to lead with the Brainstorm here.
Did we get David real cards?
He does have real cards, I
He's
think.
working on it. I think.
Yeah, I think because he's going to Eternal Weekend. He's got to get real cards.
Real cards. Real fast.
I think he still has his alpha duels that he was saying.
I don't
no,
think so.
they're gone.
They're gone?
Yeah, they're gone.
Oh.
I think he's gonna get
You know.
revised.
You bought him?
No, I tried to buy him when I came back to Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So David resolved the Brainstorm, and now he's fetching with his Bloodstained Mire. Let's see what he pulls out
So he
here.
does have a Nadu in hand.
Oh, Chris does have a Nadu.
And he
So
does
he can
have.
still
He
go
also
up.
does have the Nomad.
Is that a nomad? I thought it was swords.
It looks like a nomad.
It's a swords. You see the birds.
It's a nomad and a swords.
David's gonna look at his hand here.
They just
That's a nomad right behind that force of will.
Yikes. Okay, so yeah, Chris might just be popping off turn 3. Oh, there's the Thoughtseize.
Goodbye, nomad.
Well, I think he's going to force it because, yeah, Chris will just pop off next turn.
Yeah, but he can't draw, he's going to draw a bunch of cards, but he's got 2 forces out of his deck.
That's fair.
And that's really
does he
the
have
only
3
thing
lands,
that
though?
David cares about.
So Chris does have the land. We're going to see Nadu come down here. And then, wow, Chris just has it. And then here's the, oh my gosh.
There it is.
So he's going to see 6 cards here.
I dropped 2 lands.
All right, so there's a Green Sun Zenith. There's a Teferi.
I like how he put the effort into making the card.
Yeah, you got to have the little card. Ponder.
Are we going to get a land drop ever?
What was
Birds
that?
of Paradise.
That's a bop.
Yeah, it's the Lord of the Rings version.
No lands.
Another Green Sun. Look at, he's drawing a ton of cards. So again, he'll still be able to draw 6 in David's turn, and if he hits lands, he can brainstorm and dig deeper. He also has the Teferi Plus, so he can ponder on David's turn as well.
And he can Green Sun next turn too.
And this is tough, right? Because Chris has Gaddock Teague in his sideboard.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So this might be a difficult matchup post-board if David loses game 1.
Yeah, because that's going to come down.
Oh yeah, and he has the Green Sun Zenith, so that he technically has a virtual 5 copies in his deck.
Is David still running Massacre?
He does have a Massacre.
He does have a Massacre.
One of Massacre.
He's ready for the D&T.
I run that card too. I don't care what people say. If I know Nick's in the area, pick that card up.
Well,
put it in your deck.
A Duress from David. Yeah, there's really not much that.
I don't think he can.
Yeah, Chris does not care about any of
Green
this.
Sun, I'm thinking for sure. Well, he's got 2.
He might take the Brainstorm, forgetting that he can also ponder still.
Yeah.
But also, Chris will draw 6 cards. He took a. What is that card?
It's a Birds of Paradise.
Oh, he cannot take that. That's why that's off.
Oh, that Nadu deck just looks so fun.
It is pretty insane.
Yeah, it kind of has me reconsidering it for Eternal Weekend.
I think it's really well positioned. I don't really know what the bad matchups are.
So he took the Ponder.
When I played the old version where you use like Stone Forges and Shukos, and it just felt kind of gimmicky.
It was just not fleshed out yet.
Yeah. Now the build deck just seems so good.
Green Sun just seems like a better utility card than Stoneforge.
The only unfortunate part is now I got to go buy Future Side Foil Nomads. Ugh.
Yeah. But wait,
Gotta
what? Was it reprinted Mystery Booster 2?
Yeah, it's the only foil version.
How much are they?
It's probably like $100.
It's not bad.
I only made 1964 this week.
Damn.
It's tough times.
All right, so
what does he do?
I'm not sure what David is doing
What
here.
did you take? The Ponder?
He took the Ponder.
Okay.
It's tough though, because yes, he has gotten rid of 2 Force of Wills, but Chris is going to see 6 cards by the end of this turn.
And if he sees a fetch, he's going to see
whenever
8.
he wants.
Yeah, you're right. If he sees fetch, he gets Dried Arbor. He pops off again.
Yeah, I was talking with Chris, and he's talking about how much he plays Magic Online. Like
He's just
Magic
grinding.
Online hard.
David is leading with the Dark Ritual.
I mean, obviously he likes it, but he's doing it online a lot.
Yeah, he's been playing online with it a lot. But he said that his win rate online was 44%.
Yeah, I struggled with this deck online. All right, so
But
David's casting Dark Ritual.
If you know the lines, you know the lines, right?
Well, he was saying that it was really hard for him to handle the really fast decks.
Yeah.
Is that Cabal Ritual?
It's Cabal Ritual. Yeah, he was counting Storm, it looks like. Or how many cards in the graveyard, so... Oh, ad nauseum. So I think this is where Chris tries to hit a Force of Will.
Yeah.
There's a land, so that's a Dryad Arbor, so that's a couple more looks. Delighted. I mean, this is David's moment to go for it. Island. Oh. Brainstorm. And that helps him dig.
So many cards.
Yeah, this is brutal. Mm-hmm. But again, I think there's only, 2 more Force of Wills in the deck?
Yep.
And he doesn't have any other counter magic. So, okay. So he can hit his Dryad Arbor, I believe. The wild thing is he can also Green Sun Zenith for a creature and keep going.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
How many Dryad Arbors does he run?
1.
Just 1.
So he's brainstorming now. And Chris just had the perfect hand. The force to protect, and then the Nadu land and delighted. Oh, does Chris... he's letting him ad nauseum. Wow. I think David might win this.
If he let him ad nauseum...
Why didn't he fetch for Dryad Arbor and draw C2 more? Also, he can ponder.
Yeah.
So Chris might have forgot about that.
He can't ponder because he took
Teferi, plus Teferi.
Yeah, but he doesn't have blue.
Right.
Oh,
He
he
only
used the
has
blue to
yeah.
brainstorm.
Yeah, so if he fetches, he has to get a Dryad Arbor to draw 2.
Yeah, I think at that point it's probably better.
Oh, is David
use the other brainstorm in his
stopping?
hand.
He's not stopping that, is he? He's still... Oh, he's going... Okay, he's going.
He stopped.
Wow. I think David's going to take this one. Oh my god.
Yeah, the combo does not kill you.
It just does things.
Yeah, it just
He's gonna
lets you
rip his
play a
hand
crazy
apart.
control game.
Yeah, there's not much he cares to see, right?
No. I think he
I
takes
think
the
he definitely takes
brainstorm.
For Storm.
You take the brainstorm, right?
Yeah.
So he can also swords a creature to gain life.
We can gain 3 from the non.
Yeah, so he's virtual 22. So David just needs 11 storm.
He really didn't need to see a build.
Oh, Billy.
Billy.
Alright, so Cabal Ritual. This is wild. I did not think David was going to get this.
Did not look
I
great.
wonder why. He must have forgot about the Dryad Arbor, right?
No, he knows.
Why didn't he go for it?
I don't know. Maybe
Maybe he's
he's
waiting.
baiting him to
Bro.
throw your win con out there and then...
Yeah.
So David's casting an LED. Does David have a finisher here? Oh, I think he still has to find it. He's thought seizing. So David has to
Stop
win.
at 6, though. That's what's surprising.
I know.
Or they just didn't have.
I mean, does he have a 6-drop in his deck that he could have hit?
No,
Maybe
I think
he's
the biggest is
banking on
5.
Maybe he's banking on the fact that he doesn't get it, and he can take an attack and try to reset next turn.
Pass and Flames is a 5-drop or 6-drop?
4, I think. Right?
4 drop.
Yeah, but the flashback is.
That isn't... Oh, I guess maybe he wanted to be able to thought seize. I mean, I can't see David's whole hand, but I don't see the finisher here.
Maybe he's just trying to rip his hand. Like, that's not going to work. He's just trying to rip his hand.
Man, that's unfortunate that nauseum did not...
Just take another green sun, man. Like, if he gets Bill, game's over.
Well, he just attacks him for lethal next turn, right? I
Oh,
guess-
Still the
Well,
combo creature?
well, no, because he's at 6, so Nadu's 3, and then Nomad's 1, so 4.
And then Delighted is 1.
Oh, he's going to lose 2 off this Thoughtseize, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Did he already lose it?
No.
No.
Not yet.
The ad nauseum put him at 6.
Huh.
I mean, maybe
there's
he
so
has like
much
a...
math going on this table.
Maybe David has like a Burning Wish in his hand. I don't know. It's hard to see. Because I think the ad nauseum cards are right here, right?
Yeah.
Would he take the green sun?
So David's at 4.
He took the green sun?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the only logical play.
Yeah. Because it
When-
does let him get something out. And brainstorm. So that's stop 2 cards.
David's going to cantrip here. So preordain. Bottom top. Top is good. Oh man, I was hoping windmill slam like a tendrils. LED.
Oh, Dave's got it.
LED. What is that?
Infernal Tutor.
Oh yeah, he's just gonna get the tendrils. So if Chris remembers, this is a spot where Chris can either fetch ponder or fetch dryad.
This is where Chris should do it, right here.
Yeah, because Chris dies.
Consigned memory stops the storm, right?
Yeah, it stops the triggers.
It's a little rough.
Does he have it?
Wow,
It's in his
he's
sideboard.
letting him search.
3 of them.
I think Chris might have punted this game. I mean, again, there might be something we're missing here, But I think he had at least 2 more looks.
Yeah, I think so. If
Right?
he used the green sun in order to get the Dryad Arbor out, then he would have also still had a blue for his Brainstorm as well.
Oh yeah,
That's 5
that's
cards.
smart. Yeah, he could have done that. He could have seen 5 more cards. Oh.
Or just chaining Infernal Tutors together, and then he's going to Tendrils him.
God, he just has so much mana.
There's the Tendrils.
Oh my gosh.
That's why David's good.
Scoops him up.
That
Oh!
okay.
That was insane.
That was a very important game for David to win
Yeah.
because post board is going to get much harder.
I agree.
Because what is
I think he brings in Consign Memories.
Chris's Collector Roofs,
Collector Roof,
Consigns, Force of Negation,
no Vigors,
Gaddock Teague,
and
2
Veil of
Veils.
Summer.
Oh, this is an uphill. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
He went from having like 4 cards that were good against you to 14 cards.
Yeah.
Chris is in a really good spot post board, but yeah,
He just
But
needs
David-
to take out all those useless cards. And just
losing that
pound
game
it.
was brutal.
It's gonna be an uphill battle for sure. But there's only a certain number of cards he's gonna be able to get until the Nadu comes down.
Yeah.
And, I mean, Thoughtseize does wreck it though, so
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got the
We'll
Thoughtseize
see.
Duress. Okay, so let's look
And
at
he'll get a
David's
game on the
sideboard.
play if he loses, which will be huge.
Yeah, being on the play
Yeah.
again would be good. So David has 2 sideboard Flusterstorms. I don't know how well that is in this matchup, but 2 Chain of Vapors, 3 Echoing Truths, 2 Hercules Recall, which not relevant here. He's got the Tendrils on the board. He's in Empty the Warrens, Peer into the Abyss. Massacre is definitely coming down. He has a Meltdown, and then he has 1 Consign to Oblivion. Is that? I think it's a split card. I wonder if he meant to do Consign to Memory and do Consign to
He
Oblivion.
actually would have.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think he brings in
I don't know.
Empty the Warrens here.
Yeah, because I think if he can just get a quick empty, he can try and just win.
Yeah, just deal 10, deal 8, deal 6, win.
So let's see. Let's see if he's consigned to
Yeah, I think you
Oblivion.
just put him out on turn 1. Get 12
Okay,
goblins
so
out.
Consign Oblivion is a Amonkhet card, or
So it's a bounce
I believe
card.
so. Return target. Yeah, it's a bounce spell, and then the other side is target opponent discards 2 cards. So it's a 5 mana him to Torok on the afterlife piece. So
Not bad.
that's not happening, but
I think he definitely brings in chains.
yeah, he wants to bounce stuff. He needs to be able to bounce like the Gaddock Teagues. Yeah, buddy, we're big time.
Big time. So we got 372 viewers at the moment.
Yeah, right. I need to use the
Oh,
restroom.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
pass
sure.
over to you guys.
You want to jump in here, Dan?
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on.
let's get in, bro.
Let's get in,
This is the 2024 Goblin's Goat.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that. I think
Yeah.
that title has evaded me.
Well, it's
I
definitely
did the,
Mike.
the
I think-
best in Arizona with goblins, but that's not saying much right now.
Yeah. Huh, is it Mike this year or is it you?
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
not sure. It's
Yeah.
one of you.
And Mike's not playing right now. So.
I know.
Who knows?
Sad.
Oh.
All right, so what do we got? Shuffling up.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the David's sideboards are always like so specific, and they never make any sense to me.
Yeah, but they always seem to make sense to him,
Yeah.
and that's what matters,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I tried playing him once, and he explained it all in the
Did you say
moment.
Tony Murata's gonna win?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, local legend into play Tony Murata.
What is it? Command C. Drop it.
Yeah. Oh, should I? Dude, I need to sign in on my phone to watch the stream. Let's bolster some numbers here.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody got extra accounts they want to make? You know.
Oh, we got 17 without you.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's not me yet.
All right, so David, he's a fetch, Thoughtseize. I think he's gonna brainstorm here and tuck some cards.
I think he really likes being able to do the turn 1 Thoughtseize. And yeah, being able to tuck the cards is massive too.
Yeah.
It's just so weird because the Nadu deck is a combo deck, but it doesn't kill you
Yeah.
the turn that you do the combo. So it's like it's kind of in this weird spot. But now when he draws the cards, he's not going to get a bunch of duds. He's going to get all of his sideboard cards,
Yeah.
his 15 sideboard cards.
Yeah.
over again.
And he's basically running 5 Gaddock Teagues,
Yeah.
and 5 Collector Roofs.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
That's really strong.
pretty good cards. Yeah, that's what we thought. Brainstorm. Tuck those bad boys away.
Yep.
Looks like he's tucking a white card, a green sun.
Oh, white cards does he want to keep in the back?
The nomad, yeah, the guy.
The guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought I saw green sun and nomad. Oh, geez, he shows the. You just take green sun.
He's definitely.
Oh, he's got Bill too.
Is Bill the thing that kills him?
Bill's the guy who lets him go bonkers. So
how does that work?
Ending,
how does Bill
right?
work? I actually don't know.
So whenever a land comes into play, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. So it triggers Nadu, and then Nadu will probably put a land into play, which triggers Bill, which goes off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you have Bill and you have Nomad together, you're basically gonna put like 10 counters and draw 20 cards.
Okay. Yeah, that seems pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, but he doesn't need. He's reading it right now. He's like, "What is this card?"
Bill.
Yeah, he doesn't need it to win the game though, because Chris's strategy is gonna just be get it so I can have a huge grip of cards and then just beat you to death. With 85.
With sideboard cards. Yeah, basically. And Consign is such an underrated card in this match. Like it just stops all your storm.
Yeah.
What do you take? Took Green Sun?
Brainstorm.
The Brainstorm? Interesting.
Maybe he's got more hand hate. He doesn't want him to tuck more stuff.
Yeah, you're probably right.
There's Bill.
Good old Bill.
So Chris is really doing nothing for 2 turns, right?
Yeah.
Besides just playing defensive, maybe have some interaction. But we just saw his hand. Was there any interaction? There's no force.
No, just a Teferi. I probably would have shuffled that away. But if he untaps and gets a Gaddock Teague, like, that's pretty rough.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
And I think he tucked a Green Sun. So.
Oh, he did tuck a Green Sun.
Yeah, so he should have.
Next turn.
Yeah.
So he just wants beaters, and his plan is next turn to go.
I think you go Teague, right?
Yeah. Well, that was a really good heads-up play of Chris looking like a couple turns down the way, right?
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe he does something different, but...
I mean, David saw the hand, saw there was no interaction, right? Or was there something in there?
No interaction.
So
no sideboard cards.
He passes.
Yeah, so he passes. So yeah, land, drops that, puts another 1/1 into play, or a 1/1 counter. So Bill's now like a 4/4.
Okay.
It puts so much pressure on you so fast.
Yeah.
He missed a counter, so Bill should be at 2.
There. Yeah, he just wants to get the Teague down. And then David's going to be like, oh, you play that card.
Oh, shoot.
I haven't seen this card in years.
Since the last time I won a Legacy tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it? Yeah, there you go. Seems like we kind of know what we're talking about.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then just try to ride that home.
Did he? Oh, he put the counter on
just
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll be at 12 and like kind of shuts down the whole ad nauseum plan pretty quickly. Bill's a powerhouse, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like he grows pretty quick.
Very quickly.
Does he also put 1/1s into the battlefield or something?
Nope, he puts 1/1 counters.
Just counters.
Just counters.
Okay, for lands.
Yep.
Interesting.
So when you pair him with Nadu, like I said, Nadu will put the lands into play.
Yeah.
Which will trigger something, it just chains it back and forth. Really good.
Okay. Well, that's great for them.
Yeah. So I think this will go to game 3.
Yeah, I don't know if David has the time to.
Because he'll be at 6. God forbid he puts another fetch line into play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he'll be at 4. If he plays a Nadu...
Right, that clock is fast.
Yeah, if he puts a Nadu down, which he has in hand, he can play a land, trigger Nadu, potentially trigger Nadu again, and he just goes to 2.
Yeah. So David is playing the Burning Wish version, so it's really only 3 mana to answer the Teague, because he can do Burning Wish into a Chain of Vapor.
Well, he doesn't have red yet, so he didn't play red.
He didn't fetch for red.
Yeah, so we know that's not happening. I'll be honest, I never really tried to understand what David's doing, because he's so much better than me.
Yeah, it's just insane.
Yeah. It's like I think he's doing the wrong play, and then boom, he just wins.
Yeah. The only way that I actually ever beat David is by making him think that he has to think harder than he does, and then he just messes up because he's like, "Oh, I was playing around this other wild thing." It's like I didn't even think that was gonna happen.
Holy shit! What was that card again? Let me write that down. What is So he's duressing again.
Okay.
What does he take? Is that a prismatic?
Prismatic ending.
Goofy. I would have boarded that card out.
Yeah, I don't know why that's still in there.
So he's got a Nadu and he's got the Nomad. So he basically wins next turn.
Oh, he's cracking the LED. So that was just checking. Oh, he's playing cards.
No, he's cracking the Lotus Petal.
Sorry, yeah, Lotus Petal. And it looks like he just went Dark Ritual.
Infernal Tutor?
That's an Infernal Tutor.
It is an Infernal Tutor. I mean, David could just straight up win right here.
It's 4, right? That's what Teague says you can't play?
4. Oh, jeez, huh? Oh, does he get a Chain of Vapor?
Yeah, right? Just, and then have nothing. Like, all right, gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm hellbent for nothing.
Yeah.
Let's see. What does David do here?
He's got...
Does he just get Empty the Warrens?
A bunch of...
I think he gets Empty the Warrens.
Well, he was saying that the Empty the Warrens would be a good path for him.
Yeah. So when I was on like a bug or the frog deck, he put in Empty the Warrens for that reason. He's like, I'll just race you and win.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's what he's gonna do here.
Yeah. What did he crack the
Probably,
Lotus Petal for? But that was for his first block. He has no red.
Black, red, black. I think he had to do it for red.
I guess we'll find out what he has.
Yeah, right? No, we won't.
He passed the turn.
Wow. It was a Chain of Vapor this whole time.
Oof.
Watch how bonkers this gets, dude.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
He doesn't
have a land. Oh.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, because it's whenever... Oh.
Yeah, so he needs the Nomad.
Oh.
Or he needs a basic land.
Now it's all coming together.
Yeah. So the land triggers that, which makes you target something, which triggers Nadu, which can put a land into play and rinse, repeat. Yeah.
Right.
Dude, I might just F it and play this deck.
It's pretty solid. It looks like David's scooting him up there.
Huh.
Yeah, couldn't get around the Teague. I don't know. I mean, was he actually... That just makes me think he didn't have anything in the main to actually answer it.
Which tells me he's gonna change his board up.
Yeah. He's immediately going to take some cards out.
I think he needs to realize that he can play some dual lands.
Right.
You know, like had he played Underground Sea, Badlands, Volcanic, he would have been fine right there.
Yeah, definitely a lot more options. But he said he used to play 4-color and had green, and he cut it.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah.
Which I was like yesterday we were talking about it. I didn't really understand it, but hey, again, I don't understand a lot of things.
If you're gonna play it, you should be law. This is Ramuth. I don't know what law means.
A rule of law.
No, right. Of course.
Maybe.
If you're going to play it, you should LA.
Nice beard. Thank you. You know, I put a lot of effort into this.
Oh, yeah, the winner gets it.
Empty with Teague and play. I told you. Should have leaned on Teague.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that Dave was ready for Teague.
I think you just put in Empty the Warrens. That's how he beat me, and it was great.
Yeah. You know, I think he went and got Burning Wish in order to try and get Massacre.
Oh, just nuke the board
To kill the Teague.
Yeah.
But then it's like, okay,
you still die to Nadu next turn.
And
yeah,
whatever you play and stuff.
Bill, I'm telling you, dude, people sleeping on Bill. That's a powerhouse.
Yeah, that was actually pretty insane.
He's not great by himself, but like when you pair him up with the right cards, he's insane.
Yeah. We like those cards.
We love those cards. Card's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Are you going to Eternal Weekend?
I am going to be at Eternal Weekend. Yeah.
Playing Vintage, just Legacy.
Legacy.
Yeah.
I don't even have time to fucking mess with Legacy enough.
Fair enough.
Let alone another format.
Fair enough.
To get mad at, you know.
Yeah.
But it's going to be cool. I think is Vintage in a good spot? Are you playing Vintage?
I play Vintage. Yeah. I think it's in a really good spot. I'm one of the 1%ers who believes that banning Urza Saga was the right move.
Oh, they restricted Urza Saga?
Yeah, restricted it to 1.
Yeah. That's probably a good move.
Every deck ran it. Like you weren't punished by playing it.
Yeah.
You know? So
is Vexing Bottle still 4?
It's a 1-of now.
It's a 1-of now?
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Card's insane, too.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be cool to see how everyone does.
Yeah.
You think Duke's going to kill it again?
I mean, it's hard to say no, right? the dude's pretty good when you put those 3 colors together.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd love to see him play a red deck.
Yeah, right. That would be insane.
Yeah, get that dude a red-white deck.
Yeah.
So let's see. What players do we know that only play one kind of deck?
Me.
You play more than one, right?
More recently, and I also just do like different versions of goblins. But
Okay.
mostly just goblins.
So we got you. We have Mike, who I can literally not cast a brainstorm to save his life. We
Yeah.
got who else do we have? Duke only plays bug.
Yep.
We
We got Harrison. Well, he plays some other stuff, but he's mostly post or lands decks. You got
He played post for a very long time.
and then you got Rivera, who usually plays lands. He's on the Stifle Knot.
Yeah, I did not expect that. Did you?
Yeah, he's the person who just is like, I can't do lands anymore, so we have to do this. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh,
It's
he's
just
so
like-
good at lands.
Yeah, he is really good at lands.
It's like a clinic every time I've played him.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens here. So David started, plays a fetch, ponders.
Interesting.
Jimbo Teeny said, if Massacre kills a Teague, someone's cheating.
Yeah.
Isn't
Well,
it?
Actually, we allow it here.
Rivera's out.
Rivera's
Rivera
out.
Yeah, in game 3 I saw 1 land,
You want to jump on camera?
then 6 lands,
Come on.
then 6 lands.
Yeah.
So you lose those games. And he kept a 7 on mono red. Like, I can't beat.
Oh yeah.
Like,
That's gonna be tough.
You
can take the seat back, Crispy.
Game 3, I saw 1 wasteland in my first 7, and then I saw 6 lands,
Ooh, for the
and then I saw
surveil.
6 lands. So like I didn't even get to play Magic until I didn't get knocked out in the game.
So it's 1-1 right now.
This is the only card that's in David's deck that has come out past. I
Did David not have a Massacre?
2017.
Doesn't stop.
Oh, Surveil Land. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a fun save.
So you didn't want to play lands today, huh? It's funny you walk in literally on and talking about like, yeah, he was on this today. Didn't want to play lands.
Yeah, we were talking about you.
Yeah, so you must have felt it.
Mulligan, Oblivion.
Jimbo Teeny was
happened?
calling you guys out on your lack of 4-drop knowledge.
Yeah. He called us an idiot, and
Yeah.
he's right.
I thought Massacre was 3.
He's 100% right.
That was 4. 2
Massacre's
black, 2
4.
colorless.
2 black, 2
Or
colors.
free.
Or free.
Last time I played D&T, it was very free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless there's a Teague in play.
Gotta get a T in play, then it's
That's
free and
not
uncastable.
D&T.
Then no
Jimbo
matter.
Teeny. I feel like Jimbo Teeny's real name
Are you gonna hang out or
is.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna say his real name. I think I know who that is.
Everyone knows who that is.
What if their name's not even Jim?
What if it's Jennifer? Jembertini.
Yeah. Can we time that guy out?
Alright.
Can someone sell me this drop of honey on credit?
The junk money?
Drop
Drop of honey.
The drop of honey?
Oh yeah, I got you.
I want that drop of honey off my credit.
I got you. Be back.
You wanna go do that?
So when David thought seized him in game 2, did he not know that Teague? I guess he doesn't know Teague's in there because
Yeah,
he
he
could have
didn't
taken the GSZ when he thought seized him, right, and then taken
In
him
the
off.
last game?
Yeah, right. Or did he have 2 green suns?
I don't remember. It was definitely not on his radar. David did not think about it.
Well, it's definitely in front of mine now.
Yeah. That turn one. That Nomad.
Yeah, it's a nomad,
Good.
and it looks like he might have a Nadu in hand. Nadu or a Teferi, but it's definitely a Teferi. I don't know if there's a Nadu. In this
I'm glad
one.
that we have Chris's hand. You know,
Yeah.
like David's hand would be like, I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
But at least you can see what interaction's gonna come.
Is there a no?
Chris's hand?
Ugh, David needs to finish this quick if he's gonna win.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because I was watching from the other room, and like David was moving very quick. So I was like, oh, does he have this?
Yeah.
Before T came down, and it's like, oh, you do not.
Yeah. Yeah. David will see that line and be like, okay, it's clear. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
for it, and then it's an interesting matchup for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and I'm sure like Nadu was not really a deck when David was last playing. So, Burning Wish.
It's the Burning Wish.
Does he have like a? Echo in his grave or
Maybe
Onos?
for the duress.
Oh, just wow. Party Wish pass a turn with duress.
Yeah, he was saying that that's what he really likes about this version is being able to do that in games 2 and 3. The other versions, I guess, like have 7 hand hate and then 1 on the side.
Ooh, I think this is
There's a lot of cards.
I think we may be done here. Force of Will. You don't want to see that if you're David.
We got the duress.
Does have the land, so that hopefully fetches the Dried Arbor. Another land. So I think we probably fetch Dried Arbor. Does he have any creatures in his hand that he could play?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Chris is just fucking so well rehearsed on his decks. Yeah, he was saying he was a 45 win percent on like 25 leagues with the deck.
Yeah, he was confident enough to bring it today.
Yeah, because he was going through his list and he's like, oh, I'm only losing like oops and stuff like that.
Interesting.
Because they're just like the online decks that people throw against the wall.
Jesus. So it's interesting, right? We once again have seen him not grab his Dried Arbor, and instead he's just casting Teferi. Yeah.
Okay. So there's one force. He's going to see some more cards. He has the duress. Looks like LED.
So we're to start with the Chain of Vapor on Nadu. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's forcing him to do it now. That's smart.
And then he can get the duress for.
Yeah. A brainstorm. Okay, he has a land, so he can brainstorm, which I'm sure David is not happy to see.
Yeah, I think you still fire it off, right?
The duress, or
the duress.
Yeah.
Well, if you can win this turn,
I think so.
I really feel like this is his only opportunity.
Yeah, your one out is on him hitting a force if you have it right.
Mm-hmm.
And if David duresses, well, actually, God, he does have a grip. So how many blue? He might not have 2 blue cards. So if he just takes the brainstorm, oh, he has force negation. Oh, that's brutal. I think you still take the brainstorm, but I may be wrong, right? Like I mean, either way, he has a counter spell.
Yeah, I think you take the negation.
Oh, you take negation?
Yeah, because negation exiles, right?
Yeah.
And he's running Past and Flames. So if he does get something countered, he probably wants to be able to have access to it. But again, I just think that this is his only opportunity.
Yeah.
Let's see. Chris put PJ as his
winning
it.
David put Tony Murata, who is not here.
Did you get Chris's shout out? Tie to Dessert.
Thank you to Desert Games for hosting.
Oh. Thank you.
No, David has to pass.
That's not good.
So we're gonna see Nadu come back down with a bunch more creatures, a bunch more mana. So
yeah,
not.
He's gonna see a lot of cards.
Not looking good.
I mean, this deck does look really strong.
Yeah.
They don't do like buys anymore, right?
No, at Eternal Weekend?
They never did it.
No, I don't think so.
Like GPs and stuff.
There aren't GPs anymore, right? But I don't think they do buys anymore.
Yeah.
So we're gonna Green Sun Zenith. I think this is Bristly Bill. Oh, Teague. No, this is just Teague. This is over.
Teague, and then you just. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oof.
No, it's Teague. It's not oof.
It's just going to be like every exclamation that people make is just going to end up being a green card that does some sort of lock piece.
All right, so it looks like David is in a pinch here.
Yeah.
Chris is going to see 6 cards now, minimum. Probably more. Well, hey, he turns off the GSZs at least, so there's that.
True.
We also have a collector oof now.
Yeah, I played that out. Yeah, these decks just have, like, in current Legacy, the access to resources throughout a game is just, like, exponential. Like, with the Reanimator deck and the Traxa, this Nadu deck and this.
Yeah.
It's just,
You
just see so many cards. Like, even mono red, I mean, in the first 2 turns can see, like, 3 cards. 4
Exactly,
cards.
yeah. So there's collectors, artifacts are off. 4 drops in the greater are off. X spells are off. And
What are you gonna do?
if David can win this, I'll be impressed.
Yeah, this is definitely.
Chris's
I
game
think-
to lose.
I think David's leaning back in his chair. I don't know.
He may know something we do not, but ponder.
Okay.
And so I guess update from another match. Josh on Mono Red Stompy took out Anthony Rivera on the Stifle Knot deck.
Yeah.
So
That was interesting. So we have 3 of the top 4?
we still have 3 playing, right? We have Duke versus Cliff, and then Nick versus Rojo.
Okay. So we just have one. So we just have one.
At least that's what I've seen when I was out there. Everyone was still playing.
Yeah.
David's gonna Thoughtseize.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he just has it all. Next turn, he's just going to go off.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think Nadu might take this tournament.
You think so, huh?
He might sweep it. I mean, I don't know what David's percentages are to win, but it's very low.
Yeah.
And Chris hasn't dropped a match yet.
Is that Bill or is that what is that
It's
card?
Billy.
Is that a Billy?
It's a Bill on the far left. So yeah, David just Thoughtseized him.
This is game 3, right?
This is game 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my bad.
It's all good. Sorry, Twitch. Please
There's a
forgive
bunch of
us.
amateurs here.
Yeah, you guys need some mods.
We need some mods. Game 3, 1-1. Oh, you should have stopped round 1. We were so bad.
Oh yeah, just like
We were
everything.
updating stuff.
We haven't streamed in so long.
We've not streamed in like a year or two,
Yeah.
like 2 years.
It's been a long time. But David finally has the equipment and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Good to go. Which is sick.
So I think we're seeing what David can pull out here.
Yeah.
But
I don't see a way where he comes out of this.
yeah, we got T,
Too many
Collector,
layers.
Yeah.
Teferi. Yeah, he's got the
At least he realizes there's no
defenses
wastelands.
up.
I can
Yeah.
sleep good tonight. I can sleep good tonight.
By the end of
Yeah.
by the end of the set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no
If he drops a
wasteland.
bill, he wins. I mean, if he doesn't, he still wins.
Well, yeah, he's still like, yeah. Bill will just give him lethal this
Well,
turn.
yeah, Bill will pump
Mhm.
those guys up pretty fast.
Pump up the jam.
Safekeeper.
Give him a little protection.
He's already got a Teferi out, so like.
Yeah, I guess there's nothing you can do this turn. So okay, so he's gonna see like so many cards. Oh, he played a land. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Trigger. Another knot. Oh yeah, this is it. This is done. He's
This-
got another
this
knot.
is
He can
the
see
game.
like 25. He can see like his deck.
Oh, because you can replay the new Nadu.
Yeah,
right.
he'll see his whole deck
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, and he can't interact because there's a Teferi. There's nothing he can
Correct.
do. So
That's
game's over.
That's a consign and another force. Yeah.
Yeah, this is done.
I mean, David might just.
Is anyone
waste
still
the
playing?
No, so
Nick
oh, yeah,
Rowe.
there's 2 people playing.
Well,
There's
you
a
have
plan.
Well, yeah, he's just gonna think about this turn. Unfortunate, especially with winning that very pivotal game 1,
Yeah.
and then just Chris quickly assembled the hate and lock pieces
Where's
in
all the
game 2 and
lands
3.
at? Let's get the lands out already.
They're on the battlefield.
So he used deal 14. He has 2, 4, 3, 5, 5. So he's 9 right now.
You got 2 on the bill?
Well, Bill can't attack this turn.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, 2 counters on Nadu right now. It'll be a third.
Yeah, so he just
6,
needs to play
7,
5
8.
lands.
9, 10, 11. He needs 3 more lands.
Is the
Oh, he plays the new Nadu. Oh,
Oh.
Endurance.
himself.
There it is. There's all those fetch lands.
Ah,
Smart. That's why he plays the 1-up. Come
I
on,
see.
Dan.
Yeah, I don't play these cards.
Oh, he's just attacking. So
Why
he's
is he
gonna.
not targeting with the
Yeah,
endurance?
I don't know
Gets
why
more-
he didn't hit the Endurance. That's interesting. I mean, he's in an incredible spot, but yeah, I feel like he could have ended it this turn.
Because there would have been 2 more damage with the Teague or the Collector.
Oh yeah, he did not attack with Collector Roof. Interesting.
Does he have any more fetchable lands? He has 9 lands out right now.
He doesn't see any land off
Since his
Nadu.
top play patterns with Nadu, yeah. Very long turns. Oh, it's Tony. Tony in the chat.
Is that Tony?
It's Tony Hare.
That guy needs to clean up his fucking board states.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Oh, Tony still has my gold border cities.
Yeah, I need to decide if I'm gonna finish off my set of cities.
You should, dude. They're just gonna go up with CDH.
That's true.
Cards went up like what, $80 this year?
Has it really?
Dude, yeah, it was like
They're
200.
250 to
Damn.
3.
Yeah, damn,
The
that's
ones are
insane.
like 3 right now.
All right,
Just
let's
got
see if
them there,
David
$60.
can up, and David extends the hand.
Alright,
Chris
there
will
it
move
is.
on to
Not
top
in for the
4.
deuce.
We will be right back, likely with our top 4 match, and likely with Chris.